So Kenny, 2 games ago it looks like you're going to fall just agonisingly short of the playoffs as it stands at the moment. How important though is it to finish the season strongly?
We want to give ourselves every chance. If there is a slight chance, you have to keep going. And if that doesn't work out this year, and we stay just flirting with the playoffs, just on the edge of them, which is where we've been for the majority of the season. If we finish in those places, then we want to be putting everything to good effect towards being optimistic, positive, successful next year when we start again, which will come around very quickly. So the last 2 games are important to myself as a manager. I want to see the right attitude from a group. I want to see the right attitude from my individual players, that they take responsibility. Spoke to quite a number of supporters that are travelling up to Bury and putting the effort in, so they must go up there, see a committed and a successful performance up in that part of the world.
Yeah, you say flirting with the playoffs. It's fair to say you've been there most of the campaign, haven't you? There or thereabouts, just on the periphery.
Yeah, we have. We've been into the playoff places, but have we really been, in the top 6 all season? No, not necessarily. We haven't. So for us, we have to keep going. We have to make sure that if there is a slight possibility, we take it. But after that, we have to look towards next season, make sure that we can keep building the club successfully, we can keep moving in the right direction, we can keep improving.
In that respect, would you say it's been a successful campaign in terms of laying the foundations?
I think our campaign will be judged over the next 2 years if we've laid the right foundations coming out of League Two, because we spent 4 years in League Two and built up gradually through probably some tough early years to a playoff year, to a promotion year. So we've built up well in that division. We have to do similar in this division, and if we've signed the right players, if we've backed the right young players this year in terms of contracts, and then which is a real key, if we can add in the summer successfully. We can't afford to have a bad summer in terms of recruitment. We have to have a good summer, add to the good players, and we have got some good players. Try to get our numbers right this year, to realise that through the winter period, changes do happen. Make sure then we learn about the division to be successful in what will be a very competitive division next season. The top 10 of this league is very good, and you want to establish yourself, be close to the promotion places, and be one of the better sides in the division. There has to be some work done. So recruitment wise, it is a key summer. It always is. You can't afford to have a bad summer, but for us, we can build on the good things this year, and for the let's say for the following 2 years, we can look back on this year and hopefully we've laid the good foundations to keep the club progressing in the right way.
I mean, Bury, a very different proposition in many ways. The last couple of games have been teams in and around the playoff mix, and also Huntingdon, but obviously Bury struggled for most of the year, and they've had their fate sealed for the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, is it going to be a very different sort of game you're going to be expecting? Yeah,
they'll obviously play with a bit more freedom than they had before they had a chance of getting out of it, and they've put in recent weeks several younger players in and got results, which quite often happens, because towards the end of the season there'll be some players that haven't really featured and maybe have had their chance now and have responded. But really, we'll respect Bury, we'll respect every club that we play against, but it's my own team's performance that I'm looking for, and looking for strongly in the last 2 games.
Much chance you'll shuffle your pack at all, or can we expect to see a few sort of maybe new faces? There'll be a couple of enforced changes presumably from the injuries you picked up.
Yeah, there will, but no, I think it'll be a similar group, and make sure that we get the balance right in our team is a big thing. But I don't enforce major changes. Nathan Thompson is training as we speak now, so that's good on Thursday, and I wondered if he would be fit. And Jack Watmore, I'll be surprised. He won't make the rest of this season, and the estimation for him anyway be 3 to 4 weeks with a groin injury. Nathan Thompson has a dead leg, and we're hopeful he'll make it. So after that, it'll be the same group that we're competing with.
Any update on Anton Walks?
There isn't really. I don't think again. He'll quite make the Peterborough game. He certainly won't be travelling to Bury, but I think the Peterborough game may come a little bit soon for him, although he is progressing well.
And on another note, of course, it's heartening to see Danny Rose doing a bit of light training, a bit of individual cardio stuff today, back out on the grass. Yeah, and he's been outside for a little while, and it's been a very positive personality in my first year here, so I've been impressed with that. And
also has good experience as well, and good experience of the club and good experience of the division, which is something that we want to harness. But it will, I think, fall in quite naturally with his injury, where from the start of pre-season he'll be fit and good to go, so that's good for us.